It is Thursday. Only a couple days left in the week. I am at about 189 miles, I think, for the week. So the quest is 300. So plenty of time to do that. Got 4 days left to do that. Today I am headed out to Grand Island. I was trying to figure out how could I get the most miles in, and I realized a very important thing about getting a lot of miles in. So I decided I'm going to throw the bike in the car and drive over the bridge and get there and see how I can do. And this way I can stock up on some water too, but I'll tell you what the important thing was in a second. I don't know if you can see that, but that is I guess what they call Police on My Back, like the Clash song. I might have to zoom in on that. You might not be able to see that. Still headed to Grand Island. More to come. On the bike, 12 miles in so far. I'm not sure if I'm gonna just do 50 today or try to get a metric in. We'll see how it goes. Today, as I said, I'm out on the island again. I'm just gonna ride the path, so some benefits to that. It's just faster. I mean, I'm going 21 right now with the tailwind. The headwind isn't that bad. So I mentioned in the ride down, you know, what makes you able to do these things more easily, and that's speed. So, you know, one of the things you realize is you are an amateur like myself, not that trained. You are trying to rack up some distance, and you just have to realize that guys who are more fit, who are faster, time on the bike for them is a lot less than it is for you to achieve the same amount. So, you know, I looked at one of my friend's rides last week. He had 360 miles in, but knowing what a beast he is, I know he was probably going over 20 miles an hour for most of those. And also, not being in the city, less stopping will add up to the mileage too. So that's one of my considerations today, coming out on the island for a last major day before the weekend, which may mean not riding because of family commitments. I figured I would try to get in some good miles today. I should be over, I think I'm over 200 already now, right now in live. So hopefully we'll see how I can pull this off today. But that's the key, look for places where you can go fast, because average speed obviously makes a big difference. 20 miles an hour, 3 hours is 60. 15 miles an hour, 3 hours is only 45. Those extra 15 miles, that makes a big difference over the course of a week. So trying to keep it at a nice even pace and trying to be smart about it. So I'm definitely monitoring the heart rate, the power as well, but mostly heart rate and cadence. Trying to keep around 90, because I know for me, that's a good balance of legs and heart. Higher spinning for me is definitely more stressful on the cardiovascular, lower spinning more on the muscular. So for me, 90 is a pretty good, you know, 90 is a pretty good target. 85 is really good for me for getting on top of the gear. So 85 to 90, trying to stay right in there, which is putting me at about 20, 21 miles an hour on the northbound travel, and about 17 or 18 on the southbound with the headwind. So doing that, trying to stay aero when possible. I'm obviously not doing that right now, but trying to use some cheats to pick it up. It is definitely hotter today than it was the rest of the week, which is kind of amazing. The heat index is supposed to get really high after 1, so it's 11:55 now. So that's not going to feel good, but I did bring more sunscreen, so maybe that'll help. I can put some more on. All right, that's it. 23 miles in, so doing pretty good. A full lap and a half so far, down and back. So now I'm going to be back with the tailwind for a little bit, which is good. You'll notice today I've got my Sachs kit on, Richard Sachs. I bought this from him a couple years back. He always sells them off on Velocipede Salon after their season. Yesterday they announced that they were not going to participate in the upcoming cross season, whether it happens or not. They made the decision that it was a bad idea and they were going to shut it down. So kudos to you, Richard, for being the leader that we need, being smart about it. Here at home, we just started to get some stuff in the mail about road races. So I don't know what people are thinking. They must not be watching every news source to see that it's still probably not a good idea. And I know, just me personally, I am not rolling up to the starting line with a mask on to be told to take it off and begin racing. No way. I'll sit the season out too. So Richard, I support you. And if you sell off all your kits and stuff, I know you were getting ready, you had to be. I will definitely buy another one, because these are great Verge kits. So there's that. Also, just making sure I'm eating and drinking a lot. Already got 2 bottles down in an hour and 20 minutes. So that's pretty good. Average watts are in a good range, about 130, which is a good endurance pace for me, and the average speed is looking good too. So I think I might do the whole 50. We'll see. All things go well. So this might be it for the talking today. See you tomorrow.